This is KGW News at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Drew Carney. Thanks for joining us for the news at noon. And we start with a first-of-its-kind program in Multnomah County. At a time when financial stability is out of reach for a lot of people, 25 families in the county now have a guaranteed income for the next 3 years. KGW's Alma McCarty explains how this program works.
In Northeast Portland, at the nonprofit Brown Hope, 24 participants with the Black Resilience Fund gathered together for the first time. Many feeling determined and hopeful at Tuesday night's orientation.
Somebody is giving you a chance. Not a lot of people give a lot of people chances.
It overwhelmed me. It's not often that I get a chance to see Black people just come together to do something positive. And I'm actually really excited about where this program is going to go.
Octavia Johnson and Enoch McCoy are part of the first cohort chosen after several months and a couple rounds of applications to get up to $2,000 a month for 3 years through the Guaranteed Income Program.
About 4 years ago, I was homeless, came from a dark place. I am a recovering addict, so coming from that place to the place that I am now means a lot. I am actually on my way to owning my own home with this program.
It feels absolutely amazing. I was in a place where I didn't really know where I was going to get to be able to be to the next level. And this just actually propelled me to where I believe I'm going to do great things.
This is not a pilot. This is a 3-year-long investment in Black families in Multnomah County.
Cameron Witten is CEO of Brown Hope.
We're not here talking about handouts. We're talking about true hand ups. We're talking about true empowerment. We're talking about community no longer being ashamed of pursuing their dreams.
Some of the recipients plan on putting money towards buying a home, others towards entrepreneurship. Witten explains over the 3 years they'll work closely with the families to help them accomplish their goals.
Black Resilience Fund is so grateful to have been community funded since day one. We are both raising money from the community, giving money back into the community. And so this is why we care so much about direct cash assistance, no bureaucracy, no red tape, full trust that Black families know what they need to do to accomplish their wildest dreams.
Alma McCarty, KGW News.
It's been a wild ride for Measure 114 this week. Yesterday, a state judge put the voter-approved gun control measure on hold, keeping it from becoming law while waiting to hear more arguments both for and against it. The state judge's ruling came just hours after a federal judge said it could take effect this week. For now, the state judge's ruling stands. Measure 114 calls for some of the strictest gun laws in the country, requiring background checks before the sale or transfer of a gun, banning magazines that hold more than 10 rounds, and also requiring people get a permit from law enforcement before they can buy a new gun. The mayor of a small Oregon town accused of shooting at a family in a road raid incident back in October appeared in court today. Dowan Jones is the mayor of Rufus in Sherman County. So during his brief court appearance today, his lawyer asked for more time before his case is heard. His next hearing is scheduled for February. Back on Halloween night, a family told police that an SUV was driving erratically in front of them on the highway before abruptly pulling over. The family says they slowed down to get a better description of the vehicle, and that's when they say Mayor Jones got out and fired a gun at their car. No one was hurt. Deputies arrested Jones the next day. Meanwhile, a Tigard man had the chance to meet the police officer who helped save his life. The officer performed CPR, something that, if it's done in the first few minutes of cardiac arrest, can double or even triple a person's chance of survival. Brian Clerkley was there yesterday for the special meeting.
I was told that, the only reason that I am alive is due to the first aid I received.
A handshake to the many first responders that saved Mark Houston's life back on September 7th. He came here to the Tigard Police Department to meet them once again under different circumstances. Mark had been on a bike ride when he stopped to talk to a friend. All of a sudden, he passed out and went into cardiac arrest. Someone called 911. 90 seconds later, Officer Brian Orth showed up. And here's body cam video from that day. Valley, showing him giving Houston CPR. First responders arrived to the scene minutes later.
Because we go to a lot of these calls, unfortunately, we don't ever see them again. And this one, I mean, it was great because he was there and he was clearly not doing well. And then while I was there, he got color to his face. His feet started to move. He blinked his eye.
Houston doesn't remember getting CPR from Patrol Officer Brian Orth, but his doctor said it literally saved his life.
I guess that's a sign that they did it properly when they break ribs or crack your sternums.
Houston says he didn't have a heartbeat for several minutes. He was rushed to the hospital where he had a triple bypass surgery, and Officer Orth received his 5th life-saving award for his service.
We have a whole toolbox of stuff to bring people back. And so, yes, I've done, the cardiac stuff and also other bleeding. So there's all types of life-saving stuff that we are capable of doing.
Houston says he could not be any more thankful for all the first responders that saved him.
It was wonderful to meet these guys firsthand and be able to shake their hand and thank them. And yeah, it was a great experience. So,
Bryant Clerkley, KGW News.
Before we check in with Rod Hill for the first time here at noon, take a look at this. A water main break on Southeast Division near the intersection of Cesar Chavez Boulevard. That water really flying this morning. So it happened at 2:00 a.m. Crews couldn't fix it until about an hour ago. So there was definitely some time this morning that this caused a lot of problems for the neighborhood. Traffic disrupted for a moment. TriMet bus service also impacted in that area. Bottom line now, though, Rod, crews did get that water main break patched up and things are back to normal there. What do you have for us in the Weather Center this hour?
Well, they patch that stuff up faster than a hot summer day, right? Hot summer day, you're like, this isn't so bad.
Not so bad.
All right, we're watching this front. It's going to come in tonight. That's still on track to bring rain mid-evening to the coast and then overnight into Portland. I thought we would have some midday sunshine here in the valley before all that happens, and now it's looking like A, we haven't, and B, we may not. Here are some live camera views. The coast cloudy, and they will stay that way because the clouds are going to get thicker, and again, the rain's coming in this evening. This is Lincoln City. Otherwise, it's a nice day from Schnookwynn's Casino Resort. It's 47 degrees. Nothing wrong with that. You have to get out into the gorge to start finding cameras that show sun, and they don't show clear skies. They show partly cloudy conditions. So it's still snow covered out there, right? It's been a good solid week of snow on the ground now. This is Elk Ridge Golf Course in Carson. By the time you get into Hood River, just a little bit farther off to the east, the camera views are actually cloudy. Here's downtown Portland. Yeah, cloudy skies. PDX says they have a sliver of a break in the cloud cover. That's about it, 42. And it's still foggy down in parts of the valley. That's down in Dayton at Stoller Family Vineyards Estate. So mostly cloudy. Hope for a sun break, but I'm not liking our odds. Mid-40s for a high. We'll get into that weather system coming in tonight. The mountain snow it will bring. That's coming up.